today I'm happy to present to you a very interesting and unusual topic. The topic which runs as follows: Understanding Russian Economy, Problems of Transition. That's something which is difficult to understand, hard to understand. Many experts, many analysts try to understand Russian economy in transition and they can't. So we will try to do that together, and I will try to help you as much as I can to understand that issue. A few words about methodology. The focus of the present course is not so much on the statistics which can be easily obtained from the official statistical yearbooks. Why should I represent to you a lot of statistics if you can easily find them yourself in the statistical yearbooks? And the focus of this course is not on the reproduction of the well-known facts and figures available in the official or non-official textbooks. Again, you can easily read those textbooks and you can have an access to this information. And the focus of this course is not on application of sophisticated economic models, which sometimes or very frequently are hardly applicable to the Russian case. Russia is a very specific case. So my main goal, my main focus will be quite different. That will be an attempt to explain the reasons why we have in the national economy such trends or not the other ones. The focus will be on the understanding on modern problems of the national economy. And sometimes in order to explain it to you, the fundamentals of economic theory of transition will be questioned. There are a lot of things which nowadays cannot be explained by fundamental theories, so we will question them. So I would summarize that the main goal of this course is to make you think, to let you make your own conclusions about the Russian economic development in transition by supplying to you as much data, controversial data, as I can, based on my experience within the topic. A few words about expectations, what you might expect from this course in order to guide you in the right way right from the start, that you would not have false illusions about this course. Normally, there are two different ways to treat this topic about Russian economy in transition. I would say a lot of official speakers and analysts would rather try to overpraise the national economic development, saying a lot of nice things about Russian economy, which can be partially true, but not only nice things can be told about national economy. Other category of speakers would try to over-criticize the national economic development, and they would say that those bloody reformers, they did everything in the wrong way, Russian economy in transition made terrible mistakes, nothing is good in the national economic development. So neither of these methodological approaches will be applied by myself. I will, as you might already guess, I will try to make an effort to be as objective as I can. Of course, each person has personal opinions, and there's never 100% objectiveness in this world. But nevertheless, I will try to demonstrate both strong points of the national economic development, and there are a lot of strong points, and as well as weak points, and criticize the present economic policies. So I will try to do both ways in order to let you make your own conclusions of which prevails, positive or negative development within the national economy in transition. And my observations will be based on my many years, if not decades, of academic career, practical career, and educational experience. And I will try to frankly share those experiences with you. Finally, I'd like to say a few words about the contents of the course and the logic why I have designed it that way, which you will see. The first point will be introduction into the major facts about economic importance of the Russian Federation. The logic of this introduction is quite evident. If Russia is economically important, then it is worth studying national economy because of its importance. If it is not important, if it has no future, then why should we learn about Russian economy in transition at all? So you can already guess that my thinking is that Russian economy is very important, it's worthwhile to study it, and it might become even greater and more important eventually. Second point of this presentation will be about description of the brief Russian economic history. Somebody of you may say that history is a dull thing. Why should we listen again about the Russian economy in transition history? Because a lot of you may be aware how the transition was made. Still, history is very important to understand, because a lot of things, a lot of problems which we have nowadays in our economy can be easily explained and only understood with the knowledge of the way transition has been made. So history is important, history matters. That's why we will dedicate a small part, a short part of this course to historical development of transition of national economy. Then there will be the major part, and the major part definitely is to outline the challenges to economic development and how Russia meets these challenges. And describing those challenges, we would not hide from you problems of the national economic development, and we will design major trends of the Russian economy in transition. And eventually, that will be the major part. Having analyzed it, we will come to some of the conclusions. We will try to draw some lessons. Although, again, I will not enforce my thinking into your brains. I would rather be happy if you will make conclusions, your own conclusions about the positive and negative experiences of Russian economic development yourself. But still, I will nevertheless, as an expert, I will make some recommendations and I will suggest some recipes, what can be done, how it can be done to make Russian economy work better. And in the second part of this course, we will pass on to external dimension of the Russian economic development, and we will dress up challenges to Russian external economic links. We will say more in detail about the choice Russia is facing right now between Europe and Asia. That is a very fundamental choice, so we will produce arguments in favor of both choices, and that will be a very interesting part too. So that is the plan, and I think you now more or less understand the logic why the plan has been designed that way and not the other way around.